is our game of Go Fish.
Why should you be here?
Ida, do you have a 5?
No.
Go fish.
You're supposed to say go fish.
Go Fish. Oh my gosh, I failed.
Does anybody have a queen?
Go Fish.
Go fish.
Does anybody have a king?
Go fish.
Go fish.
Wait, you can't say anybody. You have to choose someone.
Anybody.
Does anybody have a 5?
Go fish.
Go Fish.
We have to go around in a circle. Come on. Does anybody have an 8?
Go fish.
Go Fish.
Hello?
Does anybody have a 3?
Go
Go
Fish.
fish. Ida, your turn.
Does anybody have a 9?
Go fish.
Go fish. Does anybody have an 8?
Go Fish.
Does anybody have a 5?
Who's gonna go downstairs?
Go Fish.
Go fish.
Ida, they could see your card.
Ida.
Okay.
Does anybody have a 2?
Okay.
Does anybody have a queen?
Go fish.
Go Fish.
Does anybody have a 6?
Go Fish.
Go fish.
You want? Does
Does anybody have a 2?
Go fish.
No. Go Fish.
Okay.
Does anybody have a 5?
Go
Go
Fish. Does anybody have an ace?
Go fish. Does anybody? Oh.
Here.
Does anybody have a 6?
Go Fish.
Wait, does anybody have a 3?
Go. Oh.
Go. Oh, you got
Your turn, Ida.
Does anybody have a king?
Go fish.
Go fish. Does anybody have a 2?
Go fish. Does anybody have a 4?
Go fish. Oh.
Look before you eat.
Those are taking each. Does anybody have a 7?
Go Fish.
Does anybody have a 5?
Go Fish. Does anybody have a king?
Go fish. Does anybody have a 2?
Go fish.
2.
Does anybody have an 8?
Go Fish.
Go fish.
Does anybody have a queen?
Does
Does anybody have a 6?
Go Fish.
Does anybody have a 10?
Go Fish.
Yeah, your turn.
Does anybody have a king?
Go fish.
What do you think of this?
Why did I take a card?
What do you think of this bike shop?
Okay. Does anybody have a 2?
Go. Wait, I think I have a 2. I just lost my dick.
Well, since you're a boy, yes, it's okay.
Oh.
Get out of the way. You're in the way of my camera. My camera.
Okay.
Ida, you're getting too close for me. Now you can see the card.
No, scooch there and scooch there. Because I need my camera to see.
Yellow.
Is it my turn? Is it?
No, it's her turn.
Does anybody have a jack?
Go Fish.
Go fish.
Does anybody have a king?
No, it's my turn. Or no, it's your turn.
Does anybody
And
have
go
a
fish.
I'm stuck with
Does
the...
anybody have a 5?
I'm stuck with a stupid cart.
Does anybody have a 5?
Fat. Go Fish.
Does
Oh,
anybody
wow.
have a jack?
Go Fish.
Let me know.
Take 6 cards.
Does anybody have a 3?
You went twice. Does anybody have a 7?
Go fish. Does anybody have a 3?
Go Fish.
Does anybody have a jack?
Go Fish. Does anybody have a king?
Go fish. Are you seriously stuck with that?
Yes.
Does anybody have a 4?
Go fish.
Does anybody have an 8?
Go fish.
Go fish.
Does anybody have an ace?
No.
The curse of the king.
Does anybody have a 10?
Go fish.
Does anybody have a jack?
Go fish.
Oh, does anybody have a king?
No, do you have a jack?
Yay! I'm not.
Wait, no, it was Ida's turn though.
Oh well.
Be quiet.
So you have to give her your card.
Give me the money.
Oh, and then-
Stop taking
Femina,
cards.
no, because you said goldfish because I didn't.
اینو
No, I
بلند
ran
بزنین
out of
اون
cards.
چیزه ببرین بزنین تو اتاق.
No.
Does anybody have a 6?
این جاکت کیه؟ این
Does
جاکت
anybody
کیه؟
have 3?
Go fish.
فینا باشه برام اون ساق جاکتتو بذار.
Does, oh, your turn.
Does anybody have a king?
Go fish.
Does anybody have a 2?
Go fish.
No.
And you skip me.
Oh yeah.
Anybody have a 5?
Go fish.
Ida.
Does anybody have a 7?
Go fish. Does anybody have a queen?
Go
Go
fish.
fish.
Does anybody have a jack?
Oh,
Go fish. Wait,
A
what?
jack?
Does anybody have a 9?
does anybody have a 5?
Go
Go
fish.
fish. You guys have more than I do.
Dude, I am like playing.
Look at Darwin.
Does anybody have an 8?
Go fish.
Does anybody have a 5?
I have 11. Go fish.
Does anybody have an ace?
بله.
Do you want me to
Go
stay in
fish.
that room?
No.
برای چی بخواد تو اتاق
Does anybody have a 5? Or, no,
اول
it's,
تو برو مبل.
Does anybody have a 7?
میخوای اگر آیا میخوای بخوابی
I'm not. I slept over there.
برو.
does anybody have
تو
a
یه راست
5?
بگی نه.
Go fish.
اگه بخوای بخوابی
Does anybody
تو
have a
آیا
4?
امشب اون تخت بخواب.
Go
Go
fish.
fish.
Does anybody have a 2?
کیا آیا میلا فقط یه ذره کوچولو کمش
Does anybody have a 5?
Can I sleep on that bed? Sleep on that. Go sleep. That
Does
one?
anybody have a 7?
Wait, you skipped me.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a 7?
الان میخوای بخوابی
Does anybody have a 6? Or, no, it's Ida's turn.
Does anybody have a 2?
Go fish.
Go fish.
Does anybody have a 6?
Go fish.
No. Go fish.
You're blocking my camera. Shoot.
Does anybody have an 8?
Go fish.
Go fish.
Does anybody have a queen? What the heck?
Does anybody have a 6?
Go fish. What the heck are you
Anybody
watching?
have a 3?
Stuck with that.
Does anybody have a 3?
Go fish. Does anybody have a 2?
Go fish.
Go fish. Oh. Oh, then
Does anybody have an ace?
How do you win this game?
Whoever
have
has the
one.
most pairs?
I have one. Put it back. Put it back!
Does anybody have a 4?
Go fish. Does anybody have a 8?
اگه میخوای فقط کنم فیلم داره میتونی بشین
He's
نگاه کنی
giving my card to me.
مامانت گفتش دوست
Oh,
داری
yeah.
فیلم
Does anybody have a 3?
Yeah, but those like bother she chef.
Does anybody
Does
Yeah.
anyone have a
Eight
queen?
I said, does
اوه
anybody
که
have a 9?
تموم شد خاله
No, no.
من مامانم
Does
میگم
anybody have a queen?
she chef.
Nope.
اون تموم شد
Does anybody have a 5?
Wait, yeah.
دنباله دار
Man,
Anybody
that
have
was
a
sheer
jack?
luck. That was sheer luck.
What?
Does anybody have a jack?
دارم میارم
Now you have to put it with your other 5.
Does anybody have a jack?
No.
Different pairs.